Question 25. A table of future value interest factors for an annuity of $1 is shown. Part A. Mickey wants to save $450,000 over the next 10 years. If the interest rate is 6% per annum compounding annually, how much should Mickey contribute each year? Give your answer to the nearest dollar. The first thing we need to find is the correct interest factor from the table. We know that the annuity is earning interest at 6% per annum compounding annually. So there's no division of this interest rate required. So we can reference this column here. We know that the length of one period is 1 year and the investment runs over 10 years. So we need to reference this row here. So the intersection of this row and this column is this cell here, 13.181. So the interest factor is 13.181. Now to find the value of the yearly contribution, we take the future value, so this is what Mickey wants at the end of 10 years, and we divide it by the interest factor that we found previously. So we're dividing that by 13.181, and that gives us $34,140.05. Now, the question is asking us to give our answer correct to the nearest dollar. So rounding this value here to the nearest dollar, Mickey should contribute $34,140 each year. Part B. Instead, Mickey decides to contribute $8,535 every 3 months for 10 years to an annuity paying 6% per annum, compounding quarterly. How much will Mickey have at the end of 10 years? The first thing we need to find is the correct interest factor from the table. So that's similar to what we did in Part A. However, the situation has now changed. Instead of the contribution being done annually or yearly, it's now every 3 months or every quarter, and it's compounding quarterly. So we need to find the interest rate per quarter. Now it's still 6% per annum, but to get the interest rate per quarter, we need to divide that interest rate by 4. So 6% divided by 4 gives us 1.5% per quarter. Now the total number of compounding periods is given by 4 compounding periods per year, since there are 4 quarters in 1 year, and we multiply that by 10 years to give us a total of 40 compounding periods. Going back to the table, we reference this column here, 1.5% per quarter, over a period of 40 quarters. And this is our interest factor, 54.268. And I've written that here. So to find the future value, which is the amount that Mickey will have at the end of 10 years, we take Mickey's contribution of $8,535 and we multiply that by the interest factor that we just found, 54.268. And that gives us $463,177.38. Therefore, Mickey will have $463,177.38 at the end of 10 years.